Hi guys, Scapegoat Stephen back with another unboxing video for a Cygnar unit this time. I know Cygnar, I haven't touched them for quite some time after I've been on my mercenary binge, but I bought these guys because I'm looking at running a Prime Cane theme force, perhaps, maybe, when I get round to going back to Cygnar at some point, perhaps in the near future. Tempest Blazers, the one gun mage unit I didn't own. I figured I needed to get them because, well, who doesn't like highwaymen on horses with magical pistols? So we'll get the box out. So that's what they come like. A bunch of metal bits there. That's the card, which we'll look at in a minute. And then a bunch of plastics, which are the horses. So the horses, there we go, they're quite simple. Two halves and a head, and then the base. There's been a lot of talk on the internet, basically people saying, oh, why are the same horses used between all the different light cavalry units, which I think personally is a lot to do with cost. PP are keenly aware of cost of their product. You know, they don't want to try and outprice people, hence why the game can be played at so many different points levels. The horses, I think, is a way of, if they recycle all the same horses with all the light cavalry units, it saves them time and money, and in the long run I would hope saves the consumer money as well. There's a lot of talk as well about that they look a bit ugly and they look a bit weird, and having seen some of the models in person, I don't think they're as bad as people make out. I think you've just got perhaps that vocal minority of naysayers that, you know, I mean, okay, they're not amazing, but they're not terrible either, to be perfectly honest. Nowhere near as bad as people would give them the slack for. So then we've got the metal sort of riders. They're mostly all one piece. So there's the unit leader. Let's see if we can refocus the camera. Yep, there we go. So there's the unit leader, entirely one piece. There's another model of the unit. He or she only needs arms gluing on. And then this guy only needs his right arm. Same sculpt again, only needs the right arm. And same female sculpt needs both arms gluing on. So there's not a huge amount. There's basically two blisters that look like two sprues that look like that. That have all the spare bit, that have all the prerequisite bits on. So I don't actually envisage them being that difficult to put together. So we have a quick look at the card, see why everyone loves them so much. Well, except anyone who's playing against Cygnar, of course. So, first off, speed 9. We ignore the strength and mat because they're inconsequential. VAT 7, defense 15, armor 13, gunfighter, pathfinder. Yikes. They've got pathfinder, so they can go hide in the woods. So, defense 17, anyone? Armor 13's not brilliant, I'll give you that. You know, however, it's distance will keep these guys alive. Go speed 9, and then because they're light cav, at the end of their activation they can make a 5-inch move, so they can sort of go 9 inches and then retreat 5 inches. They can have a sort of range of 10, but bearing in mind Cygnar have a lot of sniping faction, so it could potentially be range 14. Quite nice. Range 14 on a speed 9 model, 23 inches of threat. Quite tasty. They've got a single power 10 attack in melee. Range 10, power 10, magical weapon. Again, magical weapon's quite important to sort of, well, not necessarily to Cygnar, but fighting against other models. It basically just ensures that no one's going to bring something like incorporeal spam against you. They've all got 5 hitboxes, and they are 6 for 3 or 10 for 5, so it's straight on 2 points each. Are they worth 2 points? On that stat line on the front, possibly not, but when you look at everything on the back, then you'll probably see that they probably are. So you've got 3 attack types, as with the other gun mages. However, you've got different types of attacks. You've got brutal. That's just straight brutal. So that's 3 dice on top of your power 10. So you're looking at average POW 20, mostly enough to get through sort of high-ish armour. However, if it's not, blessed, when you make an attack with this weapon, we ignore spell effects that add to a model's armour or defence. Defender's Ward is a no-no. Quite nice again, especially on something, say, that has insanely high defence due to a spell. I'm looking at you, Iron Flesh. And then Electro Leap, which is when a model is hit with this weapon, you can have Lightning Arc to the nearest enemy model within 4 inches of the model hit, ignoring the attacking model. The model the Lightning Arcs to suffers an unboostable power 10. So clearing out light armoured infantry, very tasty as well. So yeah, as you see, they're a nice self-sufficient unit to a certain extent, but they only get better when you add in the plethora of support abilities that Cygnar has access to. Snipe, Blur, you know, the list goes on. Something like with Epic Haley, Deflection. You know, you're looking at Defense 17, Armour 15. That is not trivial to remove on a 5 hitbox model, especially when they're going to be running around and retreating backwards. I think Arcane Shield's a bit of a waste. Only gets them up to Armour 16. Maybe they'll survive 1 hit, but a 2nd hit probably not. Deadeye, oh my Deadeye, 3 dice to hit on a Rat 7 model, very tasty. You're looking at hitting upwards of defense, well, averagely defense 17, you know, which is generally considered one of the top unit defenses when they have buffs, one of the top War Beast defenses when it has buffs. The base defense of a fragile Warcaster, that sort of thing. So I think once I get back round to playing Cygnar, these guys are definitely coming out for a play. I've got a really nice idea. I say nice, I like it. I very much doubt most of my my club will. But I've got a nice Prime Cain list I want to run, which is his Sons of the Tempest theme force. I was going to run Prime Cain with a Lancer. 2 units of Gun Mages, both with the UA, both marshalling 2 Hunters. A unit of Tempest Blazers and the Black 13th. And annoyingly have a point spare. Because the points cost reduction for that tier, for that benefit, now also includes the Black 13th. And there's no 1 point gun mage thing that's allowable in tier for that. Sadly, Reinhold is not a gun mage or an Arcane Tempest model. I would love it if he was. But, you know, we can't have everything, can we? But no, like I said, looking forward to putting these guys together, getting some paint on them, and just getting them some games, really. You know, shooting up some of my opponents. So yeah, that's the end of this unboxing video. Hopefully you will learn to fear these guys, or if you own them, learn to love them, or if you don't already. If you are a Cygnar player, hopefully you'll look at investing in some of these guys, and hopefully if you're a Merc player, we can only pray that Epic Ashlyn gives you access to Tempest Blazers, because that would be amazing and our opponents would cry. So this is Scapegoat Stephen, and bye for now.